Hello friends, welcome to today's edition of AY. Now the Bible records many accounts of God's divine protection and providential blessings to his children. It is evident that he says, I will never leave you nor forsake you. I will be with you. So whether you live in a country, in a town, you may call it an urban area or a rural area, God is always our provider. Remember that. Never forget. Now, in today's AY edition, we will be visiting some of our local farmers. And remember, this is a way that God has provided for his children. So come along with me as we journey to our first farm, the Lawrences. So with me today is Brother Lawrence. We're on the farm of Brother and Sister Lawrence. They're farmers, but they're not just your other farmer. They are farmers of broiler and layer chickens. Well, the young ones might ask, what is a broiler chicken? Brother Lawrence, would you like to tell us what is a broiler chicken?
Broiler chicken is chicken what they eat.
Okay, so now we know that a broiler is a chicken that we eat and the layer. Alright, so how long have you been a farmer?
Over 15 years.
Over 15 years. When you think about farming, what comes to mind? What do you think about?
Farming is farming is a agriculture
Yeah.
where many till the soil while many rear animals.
And your specialty is animal rearing.
And do little farming
And you do
too.
this to farming
Yes.
as well. What do you get when you go in the garden? When you touch the ground, does it do anything for you?
Yes, you get benefit.
Yeah. Does it give you joy?
Yes, I take pleasure in planting things.
Oh.
Because even when I look at what me plant and see how they grow and so forth by nature, it motivates me.
Right.
Yes.
So it helps you to understand that God is really a provider
True.
for his children. All right. So my final question to you, Elder, is what would you say to someone who is interested in rearing broilers and doing eggs?
It takes a lot of work to do it and dedication. Especially when the chicken them reach the broilers them reach certain age. Like 5 week, 4 week. You have to put extra effort because the body eat of them, they will die. So you have time where you take away the feeding and you give them ice water and so forth. So you put back the feeding in the evening now when the time cool down. That's how you can eat.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting point. All right. So that is it from the farm of the Lawrences. And we are not yet finished. You will see us again at the James's farm. So tag along, let's go on a journey. We're finally here. Finally, it was a long walk, but we are here. We are here in the, well, I wouldn't say garden, this is a farm. The farm of Brother Merton James. And if you notice, I'm fanning because I'm hot. It was a good little walk, the river and all, a wonderful scenery. But we have with us today Brother James. I said Hall? My apologies. Brother Merton James, one of our local farmers at church. He supplies us with a whole host of things. Brother James, tell us some of the things you have on your farm.
Well, on this farm, I have sweet potato, pumpkin, melon, cane, corn, etc.
Etc. Whoa, awesome. All right. I heard that when you have a farm, you should not like weed take out all the weeds from it. Is there a reason for that?
Okay, you see, when the time is hot like during the summer, it is good to protect the farm when you have a certain amount of weed in it, especially small weed, not the tall ones. You would have to cut them to give air space.
Okay.
But the small ones, no, it would keep the soil and it would cause condensation. When the plants are green, then it allows the dew to come during the night and water the soil even though it's dry.
And then it also helps to protect it from when the sun begins to
The parching sun.
yeah, when it
Right.
start evaporating, it helps to
Keep it
keep
down.
it down. Oh, awesome. All right. What are some valuable insects or animals would you say when you see these you know that it will protect your farm? Tell me some of these.
Okay. Frog is one very important insect or animal, whatever, to be
in your farm.
in a farm.
Oh.
Frog is so important. Frog eat cricket and roach and all different type of insect that would destroy your crop.
Wow.
And you also have birds that protect your farm. You have pitchery that eat the worm
Oh, cool.
and the butterfly that fly around to destroy your crop. And you also have bob and another bird that is called willipede. Those three birds protect your farm. When you see them in your farm, you're feeling happy. You make sure that you keep the place clean, that they search for the worm and eat them.
Oh, awesome, awesome. Now, I realize you have a very big turtle. Do you have help?
No, I do it alone with the Lord.
Oh, mercy.
God only help me.
How long have you been farming?
I've been farming from I was a little boy, about 10 years old. I have a special love for farming, so even during the morning after having worship, I left
You leave
5
work
o'clock and come to the farm before I go to work.
home?
And all these farm that you see, all these things that you see here, I do them in the morning.
All right. My final question to you, Brother James, is what kind of benefit do you get in coming into this space, coming into your farm so early in the morning? What benefits?
Well, the greatest benefit I get, alone with God, it is such a wonderful thing. I really, really enjoy coming over here. I talk to God, he talk back with me. I can remember on one occasion while just a little away from where I am standing now, the Lord worked a miracle. While I was hungry, I prayed to him and I asked him to provide something for me to eat. And he provided a tangerine tree where there was no tangerine tree, with 3 ripe ones, and I give God thanks and eat it. And I go there days after to look for this tangerine tree and there was none. So while I am here, it just keep reminding me of my relationship with God, and I have this relationship with God all along while I am here because of that special place right up there where God really worked that miracle. It means so much to me.
All right, Brother James, thank you very much for sharing with us your farm and the blessings of God. Now, my friends, my brothers, and my sisters, if you have a testimony of God's goodness, I'm going to ask you to type it in the chat. Share with us your testimony. Share with us some of the ways you have seen God work through your life. Your testimony can help to inspire and motivate someone. We're going to our next farm. See you later.
This is Sister Miller. I want to bring greetings to the brethren in Orange And thanks to Sister Mullins for making me a part of her program. I like gardening for many reasons. Gardening helps you stay active, improve physical and mental health, save money, and provide you with fresh vegetables, not to speak of the sunshine vitamin D that helps maintain your bones and protects against certain diseases. I encourage you, even if you do not have a home garden, sow seeds of kindness, love, and empathy. So when the Master comes, you will hear, "Well done." While I was in Long Island, I planted my vegetable and I was very happy to share with my neighbors. You can do the same thing, sharing kindness, love, and empathy. May God bless you. I have here mint and thyme and sage and my cane and my okra and my pumpkin, and I have reaped 2 pumpkins already. I have callaloo and I have reaped callaloo several times. Here I planted corn, but I have already reaped my corn. I have sweet pepper, and my sweet pepper is bearing nicely in the pot. I have here garlic, it's organic, and I have 2 types of scallion. The red stalk from Jamaica and the white stalk, which we call green onion here, and some Scotch bonnet peppers. These were potted because I am relocating.